Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm looking at my little munchkin here. Turn the camera around so y'all can see her. Okay, there she is. Oh, there she goes, cleaning her butt. I know exactly what you want to see first thing in the morning, a cat cleaning her ass. I know, and it's so funny because she is such a diva. I mean, terrible, terrible diva. And then she'll sit in some of those positions like that, or spread eagle or something like that. And it's like, yeah, that's not very ladylike for a diva, is it? She just looks at me like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh gosh. But anyway, it always catches me, my funny bone every single time. Actually, here she is in that position, talking about. So ladylike for such a diva. Yeah. Anywho, oh, she's such a cutie. I love her to pieces. She just had a birthday, Tuesday, the 30th. Oh, she is 8 years old now. Yep, 8 years old. And end of the month, on the 31st, is when we first met. So we'll be together for 8 years at the end of the month. It's like, wow, I know, surprising. So, anywho, yeah, she's my cutie pie. I just love her to pieces. And she is a very special little girl. She's just, yeah, a little love bug, and yeah, I'm very happy that we found each other. So, anywho, yeah, Friday, I stayed home from work last night, partly because of her, and also because I woke up with a nasty upset stomach yesterday morning. And personally, I prefer to think of it as Spirit having me stay home because Mother Nature had her own light show last night. We had some storms go through, dumped a bunch of rain. It's my understanding Friday night, I did work Friday night, and that night I didn't run into any rain, but it's my understanding that it was like a deluge here for an hour. And I was just like, oh, okay, I don't know. I mean, I seen the remnants when I got home after work, but for the most part, not. Yeah, not even for the most part, I didn't see any rain at all Friday night. So it's like, okay, it is what it is. Also, let's see here, even with these storms, I haven't been doing too bad, at least with my feet anyway. But I have noticed that, and I did have my physical therapy on Friday, excuse me, and I asked him not to do any therapy on my feet because it seems like when he's doing it, basically he's doing the cold light therapy. And the last time that he did it, oh gosh, that hurt afterwards. So I'm like, yeah, let's just stop, okay? I also let him know that I did make an appointment with a neurologist. And I'm letting you all know now. I did make an appointment with a neurologist. The only thing is with calling around to every place that was on my insurance provider's list, excuse me, and even calling some places that were not on the list, but I figured they would probably take my insurance anyway, especially the one, because I'm already in network with that medical group for my primary care provider. So I'm like, and also my endocrinologist. I'm like, why wouldn't they accept my insurance for a neurologist? So, you know, I'm just kind of assuming that they probably would have. Well, unfortunately, even with calling those places and already being in their system, the earliest appointments with most places that I called weren't available until next year, and we're talking March, April, May of next year. That was their first available. Right. The earliest appointment that I could get was October 21st, so I went ahead and took it. So I'm like, okay. And he asked which group it was, which clinic or what have you, and I told him, and he's like, yeah, they're good. And I'm like, okay. So at least I know. And the nice thing about it, too, I don't have to worry about getting a referral from my doctor, my primary. So I'm able to just go. So, and I got that cleared from my insurance provider as well, asking them, hey, do I need a referral or a prior auth before I can go? And they're like, nope, you can just go as long as they don't require one. I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know. So, good to go there. I definitely want to see a neurologist because I see now one of the things that I had come across when I was researching and learning about ME/CFS is one of the things that's the most frustrating for both doctors and attorneys, especially when you're trying to get on disability, is the fact that it's indiscriminate. It isn't localized in one place, okay? And it has a tendency to move around a lot. And that's exactly what I'm going through now. So, yeah, I haven't really been feeling much in the way of my feet the last couple of days, which has been awesome. I'm able to move around a lot better there, but I've been feeling things flaring up in here again, and in here, and also inside my chest with the breathing. And I'm like, great, okay. And of course, my uterus. That is always cramping. And but it does help to explain why, with us women, our periods are intermittent. Okay, why we keep missing periods and so forth. It's basically because of the nervous system. It keeps, basically the disease basically just keeps moving around to other parts of the body on a constant basis. It'll hit one area for a while and move to another area, then to another area, or it might hit multiple, so on and so forth. It's like, yeah, here we are. So, but no matter what, the constant is always the brain fog and the fatigue. And the munchies. Gosh, I cannot control the munchies. I mean, this isn't a thing of, oh, I got a terrible case of the munchies, It isn't like that. This is, and okay, I try my best to, treat it more as a mental, psychological condition and walk away from it or whatever and ignore it, so on and so forth. And the more, when it kicks in, the more I try to ignore it and walk away from it, the worse it gets, and I get horribly nauseous. I mean, terribly nauseous. And it's like, to the point where I feel like I just want to throw up. Then and it's like, okay, and it's a lot of popcorn. Of course, corn always being really good with helping with upset stomachs. And it just, I can't stop it. No matter how much I try, I cannot stop it. So, another reason why I want to see a neurologist. Because I'm just, like last night, and a lot of it, of course, is triggered by the storms. But yeah, I'm not entirely too sure how to deal with that, how to suppress it. And I know I kept saying it in the last video, I have never weighed this much in my life. And it doesn't help either. I haven't been able to go out for walks, do my yoga, exercise, all this sort of stuff, because my feet have just been killing me. I mean, trying to just go to the bathroom has been excruciatingly painful. So, yeah. And then trying to drive, try and work, or drive anywhere just to go down to the grocery store, having to use my feet to push down on the pedals, or even just do this, especially if I have to brake suddenly. Oh gosh, it's been painful, very painful. And I wear good shoes. I've got thick soles and lots of padding in my shoes, but oh my gosh, yeah, I do need a new pair of shoes. I will admit that, because my treads are pretty much worn out. I need to get myself a couple pairs of shoes. But yeah, it's excruciating. It's been very excruciating. So with that being said, I did go ahead and break down and get myself a Rollin walker. It was time. I will be the first to admit I have needed one ever since I had my car accident 9 years ago. End of this month, the 26th, will make 9 years. I've needed one of those ever since then. And I went ahead and got one. I got one off of Amazon. It was $80, $79.99, and I wasn't charged tax. So I think in this state they don't charge tax on medical equipment, at least things like that. So that was awesome. God, I hate looking at myself. I see all these rolls and so forth. I was such a skinny meanie now. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like seeing this. I know. And I see myself exploding. I do. I'm trying, but I know. But anyway, enough about that. But yeah, I did get myself a walker. It's been awesome. I've loved it. It was from Homeland, HOMLAND. It's a red one, but it was cheaper, and the other ones, they were either more expensive or it was going to take several days to get it. And I was just like, I don't give a shit about the color. I'm more concerned about being able to move. It has come in handy. I have used it with work. I have used it at the grocery stores. It has been awesome. It has been a bit lifesaver, and I've used it to walk up and down the road a little bit here. Like the other night, I with the vet clinic that's across the street, I took it over there, walked around their parking lot when they were closed, so that way I was out of the road and not having to worry about traffic and everything. So it's like awesome. So I plan on doing that some more. I'm going to go out this morning. It's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. I'm going to go out and do a little bit of walking. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I have not worked on the book. Been a bit lazy. Last night, I was going to work on it last night, especially with the firework after nature. Oh, excuse me, after Mother Nature had her fireworks. People were setting off fireworks around here, and I was going to work on the book, but I wound up in the middle of doom scrolling on my Instagram account. And before you say anything, I understand why I was doing it. I was part of my healing journey, and I woke up this morning feeling really great. I have not been sleeping well here lately. I will say that. It's been a lot of chaotic dreams and just not sleeping well. Whether I've been taking my ashwagandha, I've been even chasing with ibuprofen, which normally knocks me out. Everything has been knocking me out. The problem is the erratic dreams that have been going on inside. But I understand it. This last week has been pretty nutty with the astrology. We have had a lot going on. This month is a lot with the astrology is throughout the whole month. It's going to be pretty nuts. So yeah, probably the biggest thing that happened this week, or the biggest things, Jupiter entered into the sign of Leo. We had the full moon on the same day that Mercury went retrograde. We've also had sextiles and conjunctions between Mars, Neptune, Uranus, the Pleiades, and what is it? It begins with an H. But anyway, basically star clusters, and it's just been, yeah, there hasn't been much in the way of sleep this past week because of it all. And this, like I said, this month is pretty intense with the astrology. There's a lot going on. Aside from all of that, we've also got the nodes that are going to be switching on the 26th, I believe. And then we have full moon. Well, the nodes, the north and south nodes of the moon are going to be switching signs from Pisces and Virgo to Aquarius and Leo. North node in Aquarius, south node in Leo. So a lot of Leo energy, and this is going to be happening at the start of Lionsgate, and also with Jupiter entering into Leo, and then we also have a lot going on with Aquarius, because we also have full moon in Aquarius at the end of this month. So yeah. And of course, August we have a new moon in Leo happening. So, and of course, in there we have Lionsgate with 8-8 portal. So, and we had 7-7 portal coming up here on Tuesday. So, yeah, there's a lot that's going on. A lot. So, if you're curious to know what's going on with everything, partly check in with MJ Cranmore on Soulful Revolution, her YouTube channel. Also, Healing Energy Tools on Facebook and Instagram. I mostly follow them on Facebook. I know I follow them on Instagram as well, but I check in with all their posts first thing in the morning on Healing Energy Tool. Healing Energy Tools on Facebook. Okay. Because they really do a great job with breaking down, what's going on with even more conjunctions, sextiles, so on and so forth, than what MJ does even. But her, a lot of the information that I get from her basically adds to it. There's several accounts that I follow. There's also Moon Magic. They follow all the different phases of the moon. What is it? Veiled in Moonlight is another one that I follow. Deborah's Enchantments is mostly for readings. She really doesn't get into astrology all that terribly much. Hers, all the readings. Oh, what is Danielle Elenis? I don't remember how to spell her name. If you're curious to know, I could see about getting the links. All these I follow on Facebook. If you're wanting to know, I can always see about getting you the links if you're wanting to know them. So, but basically, I take in everything and draw from whatever resonates with me, and it goes from there. I know that a lot of my spiritual abilities have been being heightened here recently, so I know that's one of the reasons why my sleep patterns are being disrupted. So yeah, I'm just trying my best to stay, yeah, keep moving forward and so forth. So, but yeah, I've noticed that, especially my how do I put it? Seeing into the future. I hate calling it that because it isn't something that I'm able to just do at the drop of a hat or whatever. Oh, what is that called? Oh, I can't think of premonitions. I'm like, it begins with a P. I'm thinking Phoebe, from Charmed. I'm like, she had that same ability. But yeah, my premonitions are getting heightened a lot. Usually, in the past, they would just be heightened a lot when there was something kind of really, or it would be coming out a lot um, when I had some sort of big life changing event happening, like when my mom passed away. I got a lot, or was going to be passing away. Okay, but for about a month leading up to that, oh my gosh, I got tons of premonitions. I mean, tons of them every time I turned around. And of course, when she passed away, dissipated. Um, because that big life changing event happened. And that's what it usually what it ends up being. It's leading up to that big life changing event, like starting a new job or this or that. Um, Bam, I would start with premonitions, and that's how I would know. Oh, okay. And how it happens is, I'll be having like these chaotic dreams or whatever, and like I'm having now, and it's like those seeds are planted in my brain for when things do start happening, and it's little insignificant events, okay? Like turning on a water faucet or seeing, something, like a guy driving by on a motorcycle, or it's nothing really significant or whatever, but it's like, oh, I dreamt, I know I dreamt that before, it came to me in a dream, basically. And I know, oh, okay, when I start getting a lot of those, then I know that I'm coming up to something that it's basically anticipatory. Let me know that, there's something coming up. And I have been having those a lot, really, for the last couple of months. And it's getting more and more and more. So, not entirely too sure if it's just getting enhanced, if that ability is being enhanced, or I am coming up to some sort of big life changing thing. I'm not entirely too sure which it is. So it's just more of a wait and see game. So, but no, yeah, no word as far as disability is concerned. But one way, or even if I get denied, um, I'm gonna file for that appeal because I know with the way I am, it's too difficult for me to be able to support myself. So yeah, I'm not entirely too sure if it's that's coming or if maybe there's something else that's coming in my life. I'm not entirely too sure. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But if anything, it's teaching me, because in the past with getting those premonitions, it would make me anxious, fearful, basically. Because it's like, oh, great, now what? Like the other shoe dropping. But now it's helping to calm me down in that arena, so I'm not so fearful. So it's like, oh, okay, something. When it happens, whatever. At the same point when it's like, it is teaching me to calm it down a little bit. So, anywho, yeah, that's what I got going on for right now. So I thought I'd catch up a little bit, especially with everything that has happened over the last week. And like I said, it's just mostly a wait and see game. And like I said, I haven't worked on the book in a few days. I need to get back to doing that. I want to. I just, yeah. And I had to get my calendar done for this month. I need to find a calendar. Because this is the last month for it. So I do need to get, see about researching a calendar for the next year. Oh, excuse me. I like the Happy Calendar system. I really do enjoy those. I did see that they started offering where you can build your own calendar up on their website, so I might check that out. But first, I'll check out Michael's. There's some Michael's up the road here. I'll check them out and see if they have something that I like already, so I don't have to go through that whole process. But if not, then maybe I'll do the build a calendar. We'll see. So anyway, that's what I got for you. And of course now she's curled up, sound asleep down there, looking like a cute little girl. My precious baby. I loved her to pieces. Yeah, she's my special girl, and she knows it. So, anywho, yeah, that's what we got. All right. I love you guys. Talk to y'all soon.